Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Nut Busting Garage, where we'll be continuing work on replacing this frame rail on this Nissan 240SX. I'm giving you a quick overview here of what I've done so far today. I'm going to be stepping in here in a moment and continuing to explain what I've accomplished so far. So please enjoy this part 2 of the build series. So I got most of it prepped over there. I got to do a little bit more, but I thought I'd take a break. I went ahead and I cut off the piece that I'll be adding in. See, it's a little dirty still from all the rusty water, but straightened this part out a little bit, straightened the bolt out a little bit, squared this up a little bit. I've already been testing it, so I got to grind down that far. You can see. Okay, I'm just sitting here taking it. This is holding me square. I put it on my nice flat surface on the top. This just barely set it just like that. It barely fits. I'm just gonna sit here and keep grinding until I get it right where I need to get it. Then we're going to call it good, and we'll start welding it in. I still need to make a little inner sleeve to go into it to kind of help strengthen it and hold everything square. So that's where I'm at.
Alright, so you saw me make that one piece, which is right here now. This is the one that I had made earlier. It's a tighter fit up and down. So this one's got a little bit of space to it. Red drilled a hole, so that way it goes over the bolt hole that's there. Okay. But for cutting, welding, and then even how flat it stayed, I was kind of expecting it to warp a little bit, welding it like this, cutting it and welding it, but this is just some old frame that was out of a scrap pile that I got, so I mean, I got the tools to make this stuff, so I figured, you know, why instead of buying metal or trying to find something to use it, I'll just make it if I have something I can make it out of. This one is a lot thicker than the first one, but it's fine. Again, this is when it's in here, along with centering this, it's going to, since these are solid pieces, like they're not cut in the same spot here, and they're going to be in. So even if welding this back together weakens right here, like right around where the welds are, it wants to crack and break and wreck or shear off there, it has to take this with it, right, which will rip all this out. And this is going to make it want to stay more together. So in my mind, and there might be a better way to do it, but in my mind this way is the best way that I know of at the moment to do this. Ideally would be to replace the whole entire frame. I don't have the whole frame rail all the way down where it's seamed together back here, and that's a lot of extra work. This stuff's fine. This car's never going to be perfect. It's just going to be, you know, nice. Again, it's a lot of learning and stuff for me too. The heater just kicked on. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead, grab the welder, probably drill some holes so I can do the plug welding. My plug welding, it'll just be like this, you know, this hole right here, the metal's through it. We're going to weld this hole full, which will attach to this because you're welding this into this hole. So a few plug welds, it'll be secured through here. We'll do the same thing on this side, a couple of plug welds. It'll be secured. We'll slide the new piece on. We'll be doing plug welds into the new piece also. And then when we weld all the way around, anywhere that it's like right here, it'll probably get some penetration depending on how hot I get it and how much of a gap there is. In the spots that there's not really much of a gap, it might not get much to touch to it. But we'll see. This is it so far, so let's get back to it.